We're looking at Baba here on the weekly chart. Obviously, they got in on this big pop after hours as well. They're up trading in those 162s right now. So, all things being equal, it looks like we're going to be trading in those 161s to 162s tomorrow at open, but we're going to see what happens between now and then. But right now, it looks like that is where we're going to be. Now, as far as long term on our weekly chart in here, what is going to be our new support and resistance levels going by if we do open at the 162, 161 mark tomorrow morning? Well, we have this 9-day EMA right here that was going to be a slight resistance for us. Now that is going to be our new support, 160.80. Anything below there, we're going to be looking at this 158 level as well. Now to the upside, what are we looking at? Well, we're going to see what type of resistance prints for us in here tomorrow, because there's got to be something in the mid 160s that's going to be a holdup for us, I believe, because longer term we're looking at 170 and then right here at this 178. But there's going to be something tomorrow that kind of prints for us that we have trouble breaking. We're going to just look at the 165 right now just because it's a nice even number. It's in the middle, right? But we're going to let the chart kind of dictate that to us and then play against that accordingly. So we're looking at 165, we're looking at 170, we're looking at 178, but we're going to kind of leave that 165 kind of up in the air, although we do have a little bit right here. Where was it? Right here at this open, so like 164, but really we're just going to kind of leave it open at 165 and then kind of let it have a little bit of tolerance either way in here, right? So that's kind of what we're looking at overall for our new resistances in here, because we're expecting probably a nice little pop in the morning, just because that's what we're already doing right now, and then a little bit of consolidation, and then we're going to play our resistances in here accordingly. $5 expected move priced in by this Friday, next Friday right around 12 bucks, the following right around 14. And the reason that you have a $12 expected move next week is because we do have earnings coming up, so your implied volatility is pretty juiced in here overall relative to itself and your options chain. And November 25th pre-market, you do have earnings in here in Baba. So we're going to see if we get a little run up or a drawdown as we get closer to that earnings report. And then we're going to play that accordingly and let the options chain kind of dictate how we are going to play this thing around earnings. So until then, we're looking at a 161 to 162 open tomorrow. Our support is going to be at that 9-day EMA 160.80 on the weekly chart in here. Below that, you're looking at 158. Resistance wise, we're going to let the chart dictate where it wants to be at in the mid 160s. So we're going to keep an eye on 165, but if it is 164, 166, that's fine too, whatever. And then above there, long term, we are watching the 170 level and then 178. So hopefully that helps you guys as we're playing this thing into tomorrow. And then hopefully we can get a better grasp on things on volatility as we get more clearer moves into that earnings report coming up next week. All right, guys, if you like this video, make sure to check us out on all of our social media. We also have a Discord service if you are interested, and you can find all of our socials in the description below.